Alright, what's next on the list from this lovely gentleman? Add a track, add a send or receive bus, double click to make it bigger, edit level curve. Is it not just any? Fucking hell, I need to turn that off. Thank you. Does that not just happen with any block? No, apparently not. This works fine. Edit. Sorry, what did he say? Add a track, add a send or receive bus. Double click to make it bigger. Yeah. Edit level curve. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah. So, okay, just to explain. I mean, that will happen here, I think. Yeah, if you do it correctly, then you can make it crash. Okay, or incorrectly, I should say. But no, I shouldn't say that. If you do it correctly, it will crash. Because a perfectly valid thing to do is to hover the mouse cursor over a block, double click to expand, then without moving the cursor outside of the block, right click, edit level curve, crash. And the reason for that is when the lane is expanded, every time the cursor enters a block, these extra things appear here and at the edges here, and this is called the block overlay in code. That's what it's called. I guess from the user interface perspective, it doesn't have any name, but I call it an overlay, and it's very, very awkward. It's one of the most awkward things about the UI in Blockhead is that overlay, like making that work. There's all kinds of like corner cases and complications with it. Like there's only one overlay at any one time. So if I like open this editor and then hover over this block, it doesn't open an overlay here because I'm still currently editing this one. But if I'm not, then it will close the overlay on that one when I go out of the block and then reopen it here. One of the awkward things that I just never. It probably would be that hard to sort out, but if the lane is expanded, you don't get overlays when you hover over it. But if you hover over and then double click to expand, the overlay won't actually appear until you mouse out and then mouse back in. And it seems like in some situations, I'm assuming that if you got to this point of clicking this context menu item, then the overlay is already valid. That's already actually not a good assumption to make, because what if this item is not at the top of the context menu? Maybe what if it's down here? When you move the mouse down here, you're going to leave the bounds of the block anyway, and the overlay is going to close. So that's already a stupid assumption to make. So anyway, we get this crash here. I've actually got an assert saying I'm so certain that the overlay is actually valid at this point that I'm going to put an assert, and that is the assert that I saw in that the log from that crash dump. Actually, let me just check, because I can check the line number. 168. There we are. See. So untriggered. These asserts are actually fine because the bug is not here. The bug is we should not even get to this point, because this is the onTriggered, which means the context menu item did appear in the menu and the user clicked on it, and the bug is that the item is appearing in the menu and it shouldn't be. The bug is not that they clicked the menu item, the bug is that the item appeared in the menu at all. So Da, 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 da. Where's that happen? Oh, right. I'm gonna have to fix this in multiple places then, because I never wrote this correctly. Oh no, I did. I have this. Here we go. Right. Can open fade out editor, fade in editor, fade, blah, blah, blah. Can open. What is that used for? Can open fade in editor. It's just used for the context menu. So this is populating the context menu with these extra items at the top for opening the different sections of the choke editor. So can open fade in editor, can open fade out, can open level. Okay. If how does this work? Block overlay. Can't remember how this works. Get block overlay. If there we go. That'll be null if it's not currently attached to a block. So you go like that. Right, that should fix that crash. So it's not specific to send and receive buses. It's a far bigger problem than that. Okay, we still get to here. So this item shouldn't appear, but it is doing. I'm in release mode, so the debugger might not be super reliable right now. This did return. Oh, I have a better function that I can call. Get overlay for this block ref. So this is going to check not just if the overlay is open or attached, but if it's attached to specifically this block. So we do that like this. That's what I should have called. Obviously, the better fix for this bug would be like when you hover over a block on an unexpanded lane, double click to expand it. We should recognize at this point that we're hovering over the block, and so we should attach the overlay at this point. That would be the correct fix, but I'm just doing I wouldn't call it a hacky fix. It's a quicker fix and slightly less correct fix of just not adding that item to the context menu. It still added it. It's still adding it. Oh! Oh, I have it the wrong way around. Sorry, what? Hey. Sorry, stop yelling at me. I know you were yelling at your computer screen. Go, you shouldn't, he's doing the wrong thing. Alright. Bang, bang. Okay, it doesn't appear now. It only appears when you have to leave. So if you do that, you have to leave and then re-enter, and then it will appear. And then it's all fine. Alright. Yeah. Great. I don't know what, I'm just making noises now. Fix crash. Fix crash when opening choke editor. And I am actually going to I'm going to say mouse has to leave and re-enter block before overlay appears in some situations, e.g. when block is expanded by double clicking on it. Let's just put that there. Right.